As you know, today is St. George's Day. And I'll tell you why it's unusual, because it actually falls on a Sunday. And that every year, to the closest Sunday to St. George's Day, a group of people get together and do something which some might find oddly strange, but it's actually deeply symbolic. Joining me now is Nick Moss, who is the District Commissioner for the south of Stoke-on-Trent when it comes to Scouts and Cubs and Beavers. And he's going to tell me what exactly his and his fellow Scouters are going to be doing today. Good morning, Nick.
Morning, Geoff.
Thank you for joining me here at BBC Radio Stoke. What is going on today with the three town Scouts?
Well, Geoff, this afternoon in Longton Park, our Scouts will be joining together to parade around the park to celebrate our patron saint, St. George, at 2 o'clock. We gather every year and parade and celebrate Scouts and our patron saint, St. George.
And it's a really grand occasion, you know, where you get, you know, Scouts from all over the city gathering in what is a lovely park. Not necessarily a lovely day, but certainly a lovely park. And as we said, you usually do that on the Sunday closest to St. George's Day, but this is very unusual this year because St. George's Day actually falls on a Sunday. It doesn't happen that often, does it?
No, it doesn't. We normally celebrate the Sunday closest to St. George's Day, as you've said. We all get together to do something very special where we all renew our promise. All Scouts all over the world, UK and in the UK, all make a promise to be part of our wonderful, our amazing organisation. And St. George epitomises what we kind of believe and feel about our young people.
And that's a really good thing, the fact that every year there is this sense of reflection, this coming together, and that you're not just making a promise to yourself and the scouting group, you're making a promise to your fellow Scouters as well at the same time. It must be a lovely sense of unison as you stand there. Because you make your promises as well, don't you? Even though you've been in Scouting many, many years.
Yes, I do. It's great, and I think it's really important that the promise that everybody's making, they're making that promise to themselves as well, Geoff. You know, the young people have such a tough life, you know, and we try and provide skills for life for all our young people. We've got hundreds of young people that we provide skills for life for week in, week out, and as we were chatting, our numbers are increasing, which is absolutely fantastic.
Has that not surprised you? I mean, it's given you some sense of hope, but certainly has it been, particularly after COVID, you know, devastated a lot of groups like your own, seeing the numbers rise? I mean, how do you feel about that?
It's absolutely amazing. It's absolutely amazing that we've got young people asking to join our wonderful organisation, the Scouts, which is great. As you've said, COVID did impact our numbers, but thankfully, you know, we're now post-COVID and we're looking to a fantastic future. One thing we do need, like every other organisation, of our volunteers. We all our adult support are volunteers, and we're desperate for more volunteers.
So a big shout out for volunteers. A couple of things though, as we come to the end of this conversation. What time today at Longton Queen's Park?
We'll be in the park from about 1:45, and our parade starts around the park at about 2 o'clock, and then we meet again around the bandstand where we kind of celebrate St. George and renew our promises. If there's anybody out there that wants to come down to the park, you're more than welcome. Come down, have a chat to us. And more importantly, if you're interested in volunteering, please catch one of our adult volunteers or myself, and we'd be more than happy to chat to you about what we need and what you can offer the Scouts, because everybody, and I mean that, everybody has got something to offer to our amazing movement, the Scouts.
That's a really good way of putting it, and a really good way of ending it, and recognising that every gift has a value which can be given to the Scouts, and the Scouts then pass it on to the next generation. Nick, thank you so very much for coming on to BBC Radio Stoke. I will be seeing you later because I'll be joining you in the parade around Longton Park. So, you know, as Nick said, do grab one of us and get some more information about volunteering for the Scouts. A really powerful movement. Nick, thank you so very, very much.
Thank you so much for inviting me, Geoff. Thank you.
No problem at all.